Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited you're here today. I'm Liz, and today I'm going to talk to you about one of my favorite subjects, and that's skincare. For me, I really needed skincare so that I could be this excited about makeup. When I first started getting into makeup, I would get so flustered because I was like, none of this foundation looks good on me, my skin's too oily, it all breaks down. But once I started having a really good consistent skincare routine, my skin is much less oily. I do have more normal skin that leans oily. So I still get oily right in here and on my forehead, and I do deal with some texture and redness in my face, but I have gotten a lot of that down since I started this skincare routine, and that's what I'm going to talk to you guys about today because I'm honestly really excited about it. I do have a lot, a whole little bucket to talk to you guys about, but let's go. So I do want to start today with a couple items that are not topical skincare. Like you don't put them on your skin. But the first one is this Vital Proteins Collagen Peptide Unflavored. So this is just a powder collagen. I honestly just put it in my coffee every day so that you really don't taste it because it says unflavored. But my friend started taking it and she put it into water and she was like, Liz, how are you drinking this every day? It tastes like a plastic bag. And I was like, girl, don't put it in water. Like, it does kind of give like a thicker texture, and it's not 1,000% unflavored. Like, put it in juice, put it in a smoothie, put it in your coffee, but it's just this powder. It's pretty light. I like it. Really, collagen is just so good for your connective tissues, for your joints, your skin. It does a lot for like the plumping of the skin, and it helps you not get, wrinkles, which is personally what I would like to avoid. So that's the benefit of the collagen. I wouldn't say that I can see a lot of visible differences in my skin, but I know that it's working on the inside, The next thing that I don't really put on my face, but I do take every day for the skincare benefits, are my Halo Beauty vitamins. So I do take the Her Booster, the Her Multi Booster, and then the Kiwi Seed Booster. This is what's targeting your skin. It helps with, the website has a bunch of claims, I'll link it down below, but it's supposed to target collagen production. It can help reduce pore size, all kinds of stuff. Again, I'll just link the website down below. Please read it if you're at all interested in it. Tati has a lot of information for you. For me, I've noticed that this has helped a lot with the texture that I get on my forehead and the redness of my skin. I was telling my friend the other day, like, I just feel like my skin is so much more glowy since I've started taking this. Like, even in pictures, my skin has a glow to it that it had never had before. I'm on month 4, I believe, of taking this, and I don't see stopping anytime soon. I really love it. It's a great product. Okay, so let's talk about my nighttime routine first, since it is a little bit more involved. I do a double cleanse. So my first cleansing step, I use this Lancome Meal and Mousse. I think it says it's a foaming cleanser. Yeah, foaming cleansing makeup remover. So as you can see, I'm down to the bottom, but it's because I like it so much and I use it every single day. So it's very sticky, but once you start rubbing it into your face, you can kind of feel it like pull the makeup off your face. And I love it when I have glitter on my eyes because the stickiness kind of just traps the glitter so it doesn't fall in your eyes if you rub it, which is important because I do tend to wear a lot of glitter. So this is really great. I think this is $40, but I've had this, I want to say, almost a year, and it's taken me this long to get to this point. So maybe I've had it 9 months. Even still, that's a very long time to have a product like this. You get a lot for the $40, so this is a good one. For my cleanser, I use the Youth to the People Green Tea Spinach Vitamin Superfood Cleanser. Mine I've taken it a few places, so it's starting to rub off, but that's okay. I'm, you know, pretty far into this bottle. I do really like it. I know a lot of people recommend this. A lot of people talk about it, and for good reason. I think this one is $36. You get a lot of product in it. It's really not very stripping to the skin. It doesn't foam up a lot, so you don't have those harsh cleansers in it. It's a great cleanser. This is great. I would buy this one again. Absolutely. Okay, so after my first two cleansing steps, I go in with this Tatcha, the rice polish in Deep. This one it's a foaming enzyme powder, but it also is a physical exfoliant. So it's these little rice enzyme grains, and what I do is just like pour a little in my hand with my wet hands, and I'll just rub it together and then rub it on my face probably for 45 seconds just so I can use the physical exfoliator until it breaks down into this really light foam. And then I will let that foam sit on my face while I brush my teeth so that the chemical exfoliator also has time to, you know, sink in and do its job a little bit. This stuff, I really like it. I know it's more expensive, and there are alternatives. Dermalogica has a really good one also, so if you don't want to spend, you know, the Tatcha money, because this one's pricey. There's other ones out there, but something like this is really good because you get a very, very light physical exfoliant and a chemical exfoliator in there. So something like this is really great. After I do all that, I use my Clinique Take the Day Off makeup remover, and these little bamboo cotton pads. They're reusable. I got them on Amazon. I think they were like 10 bucks. I'll try to link them below too, so you can check these out. So I just use one of these, get the excess eye makeup off. If I missed any like bronzer around my hairline, I'll remove it with one of these too. And then I go on to my toning step. And for that, I use the Ole Henriksen Glow 2.0 Dark Spot Toner. It has high potency AHAs in it, and it's alcohol free, which is super important in a toner. You do not want a more drying toner at all. Even if you're oily, it'll make you more oily because your skin has to make up for that stripping. I just take this again on another one of these reusable bamboo pads, just swipe it all over my face, make sure that, you know, anything that could be left over after my basically 3 cleansing steps is gone, and it just helps your face feel fresh, balanced, clean. A lot of people talk about like a toner isn't necessary, but something like this that's more of a treatment toner is good if you do have dark spots, if you have texture, because it does have those AHAs in it. I find that stuff like this has really helped with my pores on my nose. They used to be very big and very clogged, and all these chemical exfoliators that I use have helped tremendously. Okay, so this is when I would go in with serums. My favorite serum of the moment is the Pharmacy Honeymoon Glow. Again, it has AHAs in it. It's a resurfacing night cream. I talked about this in my 2019 favorites, so I'm not going to talk about this, you know, for too long, but it is one of my favorites. It helps so much, again, with any texture, pores, everything. It's really, really great. It is a little expensive, but it's definitely good. Oh, a word of warning though, when you start using something like this, when you first put it on your face, it will most likely burn a little. That is the AHAs going into effect. It's a chemical exfoliant. It's doing its job. It probably will burn a little. It definitely did when I started using it for, I would say, the first couple of days, and now it doesn't at all because my skin is kind of caught up to it. I don't have as much stuff that needs to be exfoliated off my face because I do so much now. But if you do have sensitive skin, just beware. If it burns more than you think it should, please take it off. It didn't make my skin have any residual redness or anything like that. I woke up the next day and my skin was so soft, buttery smooth. So it works out well. You just have to endure a little bit of burning first. I don't use this one every day, but the Ordinary Squalene 100% plant-derived squalene is really, really good. Squalene is supposed to mimic like the natural oils on your face. So it's supposed to be very, very hydrating. And I have found that for me, it is. I know this doesn't work for everyone's skin, but for me, it is very hydrating. I use it when I need a little extra hit of hydration because we all go through that. I live in Michigan. It's very cold. It's windy. sometimes your face just needs a little bit extra protection. So I use this one at night often after my Honeymoon Glow Serum just to lock in some moisture. The night cream I'm using right now is the Fresh Lotus Youth Preserve Face Cream. This one I wouldn't say is my favorite. I actually like the Dream Night Cream better than this, but this one is also good. I find that it is hydrating. It's just not as hydrating as the Dream Night Cream is from Fresh, so I would maybe recommend that one over this one, but this one is also good. It's fragrance free. I really try to keep a lot of fragrances out of my skincare. I also try to look for products without dimethicone, without alcohol, nothing that's going to be too harsh or potentially clogging to the skin. So this one is free of all that. This is a good night cream. To finish up my nighttime routine, I go in with the Tatcha Silk Peony Under Eye Cream. This one is good. I've definitely used most of it, and the packaging is super cute. It has a little, can you see the little peony in there? Yeah, it's super cute. This is super good if your under eyes are really dry. I personally don't have an issue with my under eyes being dry, so I'm not sure that I would repurchase this because it is very expensive. I think this was $66. Like it's pretty expensive. I would probably get something that has a little bit more of like a wrinkle treatment in it, but if you have problems with your under eyes being dry, maybe give this one a go. And my last step, the Laneige Sleeping Lip Mask, or Lip Sleeping Mask, sorry. I love it. It does have a lot of fragrance in it, so if you're sensitive to fragrance, don't do it, but I do like this a lot. I think it makes my lips very soft. This isn't the super hit of hydration, but this is a very good just everyday mask. If you do have like super dry lips, this might not be the best product for you, but if you need something just to keep the moisture locked in, to keep everything soft, this is a great way to go. Okay, so let's talk about masks really quick. First, the TLC Sakari Baby Facial from Drunk Elephant. I also talked about this in my 2019 favorites, so I'm not gonna say too much about this, but it is so good. You can only use this once a week because it is very potent. It, again, will burn your skin a little bit because it has a high concentration of AHA and a little bit of BHA in it, that's seriously chemically exfoliating your face. So if you have sensitive skin, just be cautious. Just be cautious with it because it might be too strong for you. But for me, this is really great. It has also helped a lot with the texture on my face, with the size of the pores on my nose. I do use it once a week, and I do follow it up with this baby virgin marula oil. And I also will use the squalene after this too, just to make sure my face gets some hydration back into it after something like this, just because it needs the soothing of hydration. But the virgin marula oil is also good. I just will not purchase a giant one because they're like $90 for the full bottle. Maybe not 90, but definitely 80 something dollars for the full bottle of this. And that's just a lot to pay for a facial oil. I just won't do it when my squalene works just as well. So that's just my take on this. This alone is $80. That's where I draw the line, I guess. The other face mask I want to talk about is the Honey Potion from Pharmacy. It is this like honey, this really thick jelly honey consistency, but once you start to rub it onto your face, it turns into this like white cream. And it is a warming mask, which I didn't realize the first time I used it. So I was like, whoa, why is my face getting hot? Am I having a hot flash? I was like, what is happening to me? But then I read the bottle and it tells you that it is a warming face mask. This is specifically an antioxidant hydration mask. So if you're having a day where you're like, my skin is dull, I look tired, I just need something to revive me, this is it. This is it. I will use this one on like a Sunday morning. If we went out with our friends the night before, I'm looking tired, I'm looking rough, this is it. it just brings life back to your face. Because like the warming, it brings a little blood back to your face, helps your face just plump up, perk up a little bit. This is a good one. I wasn't sure if I would love it, but it's really good. I really do. Okay, so finally, my morning routine is the easiest thing. I actually don't wash my face with a cleanser in the morning. I just use warm water and just kind of like use my fingers with warm water and just kind of massage my face a little bit and then dry off with a towel, and that's all I do. I don't use any morning serums. I just put on 1 pump of this Proteiny polypeptide cream from Junk Elephant. It's very, very lightweight. It sinks into your skin so quickly. It's oil-free, so you don't have any like residue that messes with your makeup application later on, because that was something I had a problem with for a very long time. I really, really struggled with finding a morning cream that wasn't going to mess up my makeup all day, you know? So this is something really great. It is on the pricier side. I think this one is $68, but I have yet to find something that I like more for the morning. It's just so lightweight, and it has such a light hit of hydration without weighing your skin down. So if you have dry skin though, this will not be enough for you, but if you have more like normal leaning oily skin, this probably would be something that you would be interested in. I also in the morning just use a little bit of my Tatcha under the eyes, just because I do put quite a bit of powder under my eyes. I just want to make sure that we're not drying out the under eyes throughout the day. This is just a little bit preventative. I don't use a ton, but that's it. So yeah, thanks guys for watching. I'm going to link everything I talked about down below. So if you're interested in looking at anything, absolutely, please do. Please tell me if you've tried any of these things, if you like them, what you do use that you think I might like. Let me know. I love trying new skincare. This is just what I have right now that has been really working for me. I love to try other new things. I think skincare is so cool and so fun, and it can make such improvements in the way you feel about yourself. So I just really believe in skincare in the same kind of way that I really believe in makeup. I'll also link everything that I'm wearing on my face down below. So if you guys are curious about what any of this is, it'll be there for you. But yeah, please subscribe and come hang out with me again. Tell me about everything that you like and you're trying. I can't wait to find out. Thanks for watching. Bye.